This is Allen Fieldhouse in Lawrence, Kansas, and you are watching the Big 12 on ESPN. It's a renewal of a rivalry. Missouri on the road to take on second-ranked Kansas in a series that dates all the way to 1906. Back with a vengeance. Sold-out crowd on hand, as is usual. Welcome courtside, everybody. Tom Hart alongside Fran Fraschilla. This is the College Jump Center against Missouri's Aidan Shaw, and we are underway in Lawrence. Dawn Harris runs the point for an 8-1 Kansas team. Lone loss in the season to Marquette. Adams with the kick to the corner. Here's McCullough. It's a Kansas team that shares the ball better than any other in basketball. Player of the Year candidate Hunter Dickinson with a miss, and here's Missouri. Fran, they score 75 points a game. They've got a great backcourt.
Yes, and they've got one of the underrated guards in the country, the man with the ball right here, Sean East. Remember that name. Gonna have to play great today.
Here's Nick Honor, transfer from Clemson with the left. And Shaw trying to push it up and in. Last Sunday's win against Wichita State. To Honor in the corner.
Couple good looks so far. Kansas will always push the pace in here.
Elmarko Jackson will go to the free throw line. Around Jackson, he seems to be the wild card.
Lots of potential.
2 for 2 from the free throw line. Fran, in this environment, here's Carter, guarded by the freshman. The double came and he kicked it out. Shot clock at 5. East working on Harris. Honor from deep. Huge three to beat the buzzer for Nick Honor.
Sean East did a terrific job of looking at the shot.
20-point games this season. His first 90 games of college ball, he only had 2.
Nice
assist
pass.
to Shaw with the jam.
Terrific look by
Jackson with the dish. And a great hanging hit for KU's first field goal by KJ Adams.
Elmarko Jackson early, no jitters at all. Aggressive.
Honor out to East. East got a tip from behind, and then he took a bump. Noah Carter into Dickinson. Nice finish.
The Northern Iowa transfer is as short as it's been here in Kansas. They worked on that backdoor cut yesterday, weren't able to connect.
East transition 3. Huge bucket for Mizzou. It's now a 10-4 lead. This on 2. Robinson tried to lob it. One on the same page with Carter. KU the other way. McCullough off the rim, but a finish on the. Johnny Furphy now on the floor for Kansas. 6'9" freshman from Melbourne, Australia. East baseline. He's got a nice, pretty teardrop jump shot. He developed that after years and years of playing Papa shot. That's a lot of.
Sean East has great vision. Just keep your eyes on him.
He waved off Bates and now kicks it to him. Drills the 3. Tamar Bates played here last year.
Come about 3 weeks ago. And remember, Tommy, last year you were over in Columbia when he had 19 points in that game against the Tigers.
Juan Harris, the Columbia native, with his first bucket. That's right after 24 North Carolina. And it will have the 23rd annual WNBA Draft Lottery from Bristol at 4:30 Eastern. Here's McCullough. And he gets fouled.
Telling you, Tom, he's going to get the ball.
2 triple doubles this season for McCullough. Only he and a guy by the name of Wilt. Missouri's got 5 on the shot clock. They didn't reset it. Here's East off the side of the rim. Did they reset the shot clock on the dunk attempt? Loose ball to Timberlake. Whoa. Tried to skip pass and they got deflected. Here's Honor now ahead of the pack with the dunk for Carter.
Sloppy basketball right there. Missouri takes advantage of it. Watch the lob here.
Harris found him. Kevin McCullough. East for 3. What an answer for Sean East.
You know what I love about him? Look at the joy on his face, and it's not showmanship. He just loves this moment.
East is 2 for 2 from deep.
Remember, Missouri switches in as many spots as possible. There's that help from the baseline.
They gambled and left Timberlake open from the corner. There's the danger of bringing a guard. Missouri is without Caleb Grill, the Iowa State UNLV transfer. Suffered a broken hand Sunday against Wichita State on a similar drive. He's out until February, he told me yesterday. There's the finish by KJ Adams. Here's Noah Carter. Interesting matchup with DeJuan Harris guarding Carter. Size advantage for Missouri if they get back to it. East on Timberlake. Missouri's been using a lot of clock. Off balance, and East got it. And sometimes he looks like your prototypical point guard. Sometimes he looks like a junior college scorer.
But I'll tell you, Tommy, I love the way he plays, and he is so much better every single season. He is one of the best guards in the SEC, hands down.
KJ Adams finds Dickinson and gets his first bucket at the 7:16 mark.
Now, the good thing about Dickinson is he doesn't have to just score in the paint. He got that mid-range little jump shot, and he certainly has three-point range.
Jayhawks have made each of their last 4 to make this a game.
Now, see, I'd go right back to Sean East and take advantage of Timberlake.
This is Kurt Lewis on the floor for the first time. Honor from Wadey.
Bill Self told his team yesterday 32 feet is just like 22 feet with Nick Honor. Remember that?
Yep. 26 threes on the season now for Honor. Missouri makes an average of 10 threes a game. They're ahead of that pace here early on. Adams from 13. That's money.
Oh, he's got that little push shot down. He worked on that yesterday after practice. KJ Adams will play professional basketball, I promise you. So much better every season.
East floater, got it.
How about this kid, man? Are we seeing a show or what? To come into this building and do what he's doing so far?
12 in the first half for East, an efficient 12. He's averaging better than 20 points a game over his last 4. Adams again mid-range. And the mid he goes for him just about every time.
Kansas is going to go on a run. They're fronting Dickinson.
Dickinson fighting for the rebound, keeps it alive for McCullough. And he's able to finish 8 in the first half. Norm Stewart was the head coach.
And Norm's back home in Columbia watching, guarantee you.
Vanover will fire the 3. He is 0 for 2 today. Kansas for the tie. Brown just into the game. The former Missouri Tiger ties it for Kansas. East to Vanover, blocked, but they'll count it. Well, Parker Brown doesn't play a lot of minutes, but he's taking advantage of it here.
Watch the vision by Harris right there. These two kids, Brown and Harris, have played together since 6th grade. Think about that.
Parker's brother Christian was a key part of Kansas' win 2 years ago here with their blistering hot start. Here's Adams, whips it to McCullough. Back into the corner for Jackson. And he drills it with a foul. Kansas takes the lead.
Lob, and it invariably will be correct.
Well, Marco Jackson,
but they'll try.
Dickinson is the seal man, but they can't get to anybody. Dickinson only has 1 bucket here in the first half, but the 3-ball is going. It's McCullough's.
Now KJ brings it up.
Dickinson lurks on the baseline. He's only taken 2 shots in his first half. Harris, floater, got it. Second
Season, Tom, because they have 4 legit high-level starters.
McCullough's pass is deflected. Adams out to Jackson. Shot clock in single digits.
Watch the short roll here. There it is.
Mitty again. He just doesn't miss from there. He's in double figures on a 17-2 run over 5 minutes. Second difference in the game clock and shot clock. Vanover on the roll. Couldn't squeeze it. Kansas basketball with 14.9
teammates. I think you go back short roll here with Adams.
Harris lost his man. Vanover sends it to the Mizzou bench. 3.3 left. Be an awkward out of bounds from deep in the corner. Into Dickinson, denied by Vanover. 2.7.
That actually makes it easier right now to run an inbounds play because it's closer to the basket. And Bill Self,
a little more.
Here it is.
Adams got cut off to McCullough. Pump fake, and he got fouled at the end of the half with Tamar Bates picking up the personal foul and 3 free throws coming if it happened before the end of the clock. And I think it did.
Harris was looking lob, and I thought they had it. When the defense contracted in the lane, he went corner, and watch the pump fake right now.
Definitely came with time left on the clock. And Bates got him on the shooting arm. Kevin McCullough, 80% free throw shooter.
They organized the clock, make sure they had it exactly right. Double digits.
The Bills in their rhythm in this first half, and boy have they. 3 for 3 from the line. Kansas is going to close the half on a 20-2 run. In a game that Missouri at one point led by 9. That lead is gone and then some. 40. East dominated the possessions for Missouri. Here's Bates on the cut, and they get an early foul on Kevin McCullough.
Yep, good.
Bates headed then to Indiana. 2 years for Mike Woodson. Bates goes 1 of 2 from the line. Dickinson didn't score. Noah Carter draws a double. Dickinson gets off of him. Now Honor poked away, but Adams didn't see it. East let him fly right by.
Well, a good jump stop by Sean East that time. There's that two-man game. They're so good at this.
McCullough with the ball fake, gave it up to Harris. And Dickinson with a flat-footed rebound. Transfer from Michigan. Early contested for Player of the Year honors and one of the nation's best big men. Honor got fouled by Elmarko Jackson, his second. Try the Veal.
And he's a son of a coach as well.
Bates off the window. Dickinson the rebound. That last miss. Now 2-on-1. Harris takes it all the way with the left.
Excellent. 2-on-1. You go to the rim. I got a feeling there's more fireworks in store. Well, what a job he's done of consolidating this lead.
Off balance. Dickinson cleans it up. East whips it to the corner. Martin gives it up. And now a mid-range jumper for the freshman Anthony Robinson, the second. Athletic background, his dad played, and a pass off of Dickinson. Here's the freshman Robinson. Adams cleared it from behind. KU the other way. Furphy to pay it off, no. And now Dickinson and one. KJ Adams made it all happen with the hustling block.
Lesson learned. The young man, the freshman we just talked about, took his time in the open court. You do not do that with the energy of KJ Adams. A big mistake. Unbelievable.
Dickinson at the free throw line. He makes it a three-point play.
Originally committed to Missouri State. Look at this.
Adams with the lob. Honor working on Parker Brown, who rejects it. His second block to give him the stink eye. Push ahead and a turnover, didn't he?
He did. He's like, what are you doing?
How dare you?
What are you doing coming in here, man? I'm a Brown.
We are royalty in this building, and we were royalty in Columbia, Missouri. Parker started his career there. His mom, Lisa, was a great basketball player at Missouri.
Went into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. They had 7 siblings, including Mike, Lisa, Rory, and they had 9 all-state honors between the 7.
2-on-1, and Brown paying it off.
Right on cue, Parker Brown.
Carter, size advantage, powers it in, and draws a foul on DeJuan Harris.
They need more of that. Noah Carter, the transfer from Northern Iowa. But the future is bright. There's no question about it.
And East found it. East looking for Vanover. It's 7-5, too strong, foul.
Here's a good example of Sean East keeping his dribble alive, but having his head on a swivel. It's not hard.
Missouri. His brothers are, yeah, they're the Vanover brothers.
The little brothers.
Yeah.
Little pressure now by Missouri. A lot of time left here. They haven't really been able to turn Kansas over with the press, and it leads to stuff like this. Open court.
Kansas has outscored Missouri in fast break points 10-5. Whoa! KJ Adams just came flying in for the jam.
He is on a par. Watch this one. Nice.
And Vanover finishes. I found some interesting nuggets on Torvik today. Kansas City. Vanover with a touch on Dickinson. Bucket for the big fella. He's got 8.
Not often that Hunter Dickinson looks.
Vanover thought about it. Here's East around his screen. Great touch with the left by Vanover. Tigers have made their last 4.
Sure he didn't play volleyball? I don't know how he got that up.
Dickinson going to work. Right down the paint is McCullough. And meanwhile, Connor Vanover at 7-5 playing above the rim.
Paul Mills was going to give up basketball. Had a
game high. Shot clock in single digits. Here's East. Got Dickinson on him for a moment.
Oh, nice screen. Shoot it.
Back to Honor for 3. With 1 on the clock.
That was great basketball. You'll see what we call the 2-man game. They just set the offense up where you play 2-on-2 on one side of the floor, and it's been really good this season. There's it right there.
An assist from Adams to Dickinson.
So Adams couldn't use the ball screen, so he...
And Dickinson averaging a double-double. Matches that again with 15 boards to go with 11 points. Marco Jackson with a burst to the hoop. His first bucket of the second half.
Well, he's been quiet, but he's growing up quickly in this environment. He's got 8 points.
Bowling ball, Nick Honor down the lane, and he draws the foul.
Tom, let me tell you about Marco Jackson. I was here in July. He was a McDonald's All-American.
Yep.
DeJuan Harris. He's going to be very good with maturity.
I grew up playing on the playgrounds.
Exactly.
I know exactly that reference. Honor 1 of 2. Labor Majak, another 7-footer from Missouri, is on the floor for the first time. One of the 3-footers that Mizzou's got. Here's Harris, won a state championship at Rockbridge High School in Columbia, Missouri.
Played for the great Jim Scanlon.
Dickinson, nice touch.
I don't think I've seen anybody work on that one-hand push shot the more than Kansas does. KJ's got it, and Hunter's got it.
Honor split the defense.
Good save.
Couldn't score. Bates will back it out. East draws another foul. That is the third on
75 games in here. It's not going to last forever.
East has 15 now.
Here for Missouri. They have a boatload of talent coming in. They're going to a little 1-1-3 zone right now, a flat 2-3.
Good one for Missouri to make it back to the NCAA tournament last year. Wow. They're going to get Bates for the foul, which will be his third.
Against Kansas.
Lob.
That's the lob. Down Jersey. Lacrosse.
I don't think either one of them were long sticks, were they?
Hey, KJ Adams with a stick. He's already lethal, but with a stick in his hand.
Forget about it.
That's pretty.
It's a 3 for Honor.
Over out there. Got to play quickly now. You got to have a comeback game.
Down 10. East inside. Cut off. Nearly 3 seconds. Shaw splits them. They got it to go.
Been impressed with Shaw. Young man coming home to court pressure right here. They are going to have to turn Kansas over a little bit or force a quick shot. And they're going to foul now.
Harris, they didn't whistle it. Now they do. That is the second on Sean East. DeJuan Harris comes in just 6 for 11 from the free throw line.
It's him when he is done.
And the Rockbridge Bruins to their first ever state championship in 2019. Kansas money from the free throw line today, 13 of 15.
Nice back cut.
There's East with the finish.
Nicely done. Quick basket. Still 2 minutes. But you got to turn. I wonder if they're going to keep fouling and take a chance. Are they going to keep fouling them?
East laid off that time. I think he wants to do a pass midcourt, right? And they'll foul.
That's the guy you want to foul, and that's I think you put KJ Adams.
Has earned another.
Yep.
Well, he tries to work the softness out of everybody the day
right.
before games, and when they go good on good with no out of bounds, the ball is always live.
You enjoyed that yesterday.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Loose ball, and East finds it in the corner. I thought he was going to fire it up. Working on Harris. Off balance and a foul. It's a fourth on DeJuan Harris Jr.
Yeah, he almost got a chance to cut this to 7.
Now 2 of 3. 2 for 2.
All right, here's some more pressure now. I think trap it out of his hands.
Cross midcourt, and here comes the foul. Adams got rid of it quickly and wisely.
Smart play. Yep.
Honor will put McCullough at the free throw line.
BYU shoots it. Gone up him about this many times. He has made the league better. The league has made Bill Self. They're going to add more accoutrements to this building after the season, and they're going to fix it up too.
Here's Honor. Lost his footing for a moment on McCullough. Leans into him and got it in. 1 minute to play.
They're hanging, but they're running out of time. They have to keep fouling and hope for a break. This rivalry is at least back on the docket for now.
Missouri got that timeout. And now out of the timeout, Kansas solves it. Honor did not get the whistle. He grabbed Harris. And they eventually get a foul up front on McCullough. So you mentioned the two that will be played in Kansas City.
Playing well. That is a great rivalry too. I have no problem with any of this. Big miss right here for
the state line.
Civil War. Yep. We're here at Reed Havoc.
Did you get Quantrill's room? Is that,
no.
You get the suite?
They burned down the Starbucks too.
Bad pass into Vanover. Somehow he finds it and into the corner.
Oh, they needed that. Oh, they needed that.
And Kansas leading by 9. Have an opportunity to milk this thing and finish it. Dickinson keeps the ball moving. This great rivalry renewed in Kansas since it's been renewed. With the closest matchup they've had after back-to-back blowouts, both Lawrence and Columbia, and the Tigers gave away a 14-0 KU run. Foul by East will be his fourth. That ended the first half in Kansas. Marco Jack now. They will start rock chalk or at least finish it. 6.9 to go. And another win for Bill Self against Missouri. Now 11-0 against their rivals here at Allen Fieldhouse. With 1/10, East gets his 21st point. Kansas will improve to 9-1. Missouri falls to 7-3. 73-64 is the final. Great game all the way around. Great to see this rivalry back on the docket for the third consecutive year. Now a non-conference game for the third year, which is different from 1907. 73-64 our final for Fran Fraschilla, our fantastic crew in Lawrence. I'm Tom Hart. Thanks for joining us. Kansas wins this one by 9. Now it's time as we get you closer to the Heisman to head to the Sports Center. Nicole and Max.